Welcome back to Instables, everyone. Again, after gapping up last week on Friday, now retesting our prior high here that we were looking to see if we can continue on past at 444. Again, we have Fed minutes data coming out tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to go over exactly what would have to happen for us to continue, and if we did get bearish momentum, what exactly that would look like. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you want to see pre-market news that you want to be watching, if you're looking for data sets that you want to be watching, for example, 30 minutes before market open, the market very much does react to certain data sets and you didn't know that they were coming out, or just looking for those major volatile breakouts on news that we mention every single day in the Instables room, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys here again, looking at our daily candle structure so we can anticipate what we're looking for intraday. Again, as we do have a small spike after a gap up, retesting highs, very much setting up for either a pullback or a continuation. Again, depending on exactly how Fed minutes comes out as. Again, even if we have a possible spike going into Wednesday, we could still possibly wick to the upside and possibly reject still to the upside if we do have a bad Fed minutes data release coming out. So again, keeping that in mind, even if we do spike above 444 resistance here, we can still wick to the upside if our Fed minutes data is negative again at 2 o'clock Eastern time. Now looking at our overall strength, looking at our MACD as we were looking to see if we can cross our 12 above our 26 to continue on with possible momentum. As you guys can see, we have an increase in buy pressure here, looking to see if we can continue on with buy pressure. Very little buy pressure here, but the beginning of a possible continuation on increases in strength. So again, we're keeping an eye on possible continuations here. We are definitely cautious, of course, as we are testing resistance with Fed minutes coming out again at 2 o'clock Eastern time. We will see exactly what that Fed minutes data comes out as. And now the reason why we have a possibility of a continuation, even though we just jumped out of overbought territory, is because we do not have possible bearish divergence continuing here. As you guys can see, we had our bearish divergence. We continued on with our bearish divergence. However, now we are spiking just above those divergence, showing us that we have possible continuation momentum that could be continuing here. So again, that's why we're keeping this on watch as a possible continuation. Again, Wednesday's data at 2 o'clock Eastern time very much will predicate where we're headed if we possibly digest to continue on into overbought territory, which would give us that rally that we're looking for, in my opinion. Again, with our increase in buy pressure, we want to see a possible jump back into overbought territory so we can possibly continue here. Now, the reason why we watch for a possible continuation here is because on our weekly chart, we have an engulfing candle, very much testing resistance, still testing resistance here, showing us a lot of strength here. So again, we're definitely cautious to the downside at this point in time. Until we do get more proof of concept to the downside, we are heavier to the downside. But as you guys can see here on an engulfing candle on our weekly chart, showing us a lot of strength here, a very nice continuation that we had off of our 20-day moving average from last week that we mentioned here. So again, a nice spike, a nice continuation above our 8-day that we did have, and a nice gap up. Now looking to see if we can get that proof of concept. Again, that proof of concept would look something like a spike holding a body of our candle above resistance and continuing with that possible engulfing candle, possible continuation on gap ups, even a possible spike, body of our candle closing higher, and a possible wick to the downside with a body closing higher would be a possible continuation on higher lows. And again, that would be that possible trend to the upside that we would have. So again, that is possible bullish candle structure that we're looking for because of our weekly strength that we have been getting. Now, keeping an eye on our weekly strength as we look at our weekly MACD, we do have our decrease in buy pressure here for the first time. Again, this is not a closed pressure point that we have here. So again, this is still possibly a close to an increase in buy pressure that we're looking for on the daily chart. Again, after only 1 day of trading, we have a slight decrease in buy pressure after we were leading into Fed minutes data. But however, again, making sure that we are cautious to the downside because we have our EMA line still crossing higher here with our 12 and our 26, which very much could be that short-term pullback that we had here on the daily chart, which is exactly what we were looking for on this bounce. So again, now as we have our continuation with our 12 above our 26 on the weekly, we have our 12 now crossing above our 26 on the daily, which does show us again that possible bullish momentum. So that's why we are looking for that proof of concept. We'll see exactly what our Fed minutes data comes out as at 2 o'clock Eastern time. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open on major volatile movers at very key levels that you want to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, You will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instabulls, happy 4th of July. Hope you guys did have a nice day today. Looking forward to going at it in the morning. And again, if you do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.